Hey guys, what's going on? Raven Cat, how you doing? Small Waters Charters, how you doing? Duckalope Outdoors, what's going on? Arizona Kid, how y'all doing tonight? Man, my beard's going everywhere. Canyon Roberts, Dave Garcher. I hope I pronounced that right. Welcome. First time seeing your name. Welcome into the chat. Hope everybody's having a good evening. Yeah, on a kid, you're right. There's been a lot of lives today, man. I mean, a lot of lives. Joe Moore doing. Greg, I hope that's you with the camaraderie rescue mission. Tom Keltage, what's going on? Corn, I am never going to be able to pronounce that whole name correctly. So, how you doing? Well, I know that you have hunting videos, but I didn't know that you had some coming in October. What a day! Let's see who got 8 in here so far. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that old thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. Well, that corn in Pantera, is that how you say it all the way through? The only thing I know corn. I know what N means. Pantera, that's that bread place, isn't it? Or is that Panera? I don't know. Okay. Joe's his gun parts in the mail, so all my upgrades will be done. Section 8, how you doing? Evan, you hope you're doing good today. Got some cheeseheads coming in here. Ain't no bunch is on the road. Once at home, we'll be back on. All right. What'd you say? Panera is bread, Panera is death metal. Oh, okay. The only death metal I have is what's in my cabinet behind me and what I carry on my hip. You'll change it one day. Yeah, somebody did tell me that it was a band or something. W6 Outdoors, what's going on, brother? Y'all getting ready? Only got about 3 months, if that. Oh my goodness. It has been a week, guys. It has been a week. Pantera does remake of Buck Owens tunes. Oh, really? I would have to assume you're telling the truth because I have no idea. Well, thank you, Cecilia. I'm trying. Three months ain't that far away, Bo. To be quite honest, it's not that far away. In my world, it's 12 videos, dude. That's how I think about it. That's how I'm thinking about it right now. 12 videos. No, I haven't heard that, Joe. To To be quite honest, Joe, I have not been keeping up with the news at all. Section 8's going to put some Pantera in his fishing video. All right. I don't know, Chris. I don't know if we are or not. I mean, I've got enough right now stockpiled, so I don't know. I did want to pick up another case just to have, but I don't know, man. Duggar, how you doing? If I've missed anybody, I am sorry. I'm trying to keep up with chat. But last week was a killer. I worked every day. I have worked every day for the past I've worked every day, let's see, for the past 15 days now. I have not had a day off, and I'm working every day this week. I needed to find a way to go live more than one day a week. Well, the whole idea, Corn, is this. I do a live, and then I do a video. Therefore, I'm uploading twice a week. And with work and a house and doing yard work and doing other things, plus trying to get a video out, that's all I can do. That is all I can do. That's right, Chris. And I'll tell you right now, man, it's been busy. I mean, I haven't seen it this busy in a long time. All right, Evan, appreciate it. But yeah, last week I was home for a couple of days, and I went to North Carolina for about 4 days. Got back Saturday and back the well, I tell you what, John, you see on this and starting a guide service, and I'll do a guide service up here at Santee. How's that? Other than that, man, I don't know how else I'm gonna do it. And just got a phone call from the insurance company today. Hey, Raj, how you doing? And they have finally are going to get me the money to fix my car that when I ran over to Coyote about over a month ago. So hope that money's come in. I got to get my car still in the shop. I'm driving my truck. Yes, I do know that, John. Raymond Williams, how you doing, buddy? Yep, he started up here at Santee fishing the tournaments and guiding. Him and what's the other boy? Houston, Jimmy Houston. No worries, Evan. I look at that like once a week anyway. Let's see here. Yep, I ran over a big coyote about over a month ago, tore the front end off my car. When I ran over it, it hit up underneath and tore up the ignition. Now my catalytic, whatever that converter thing is that the government says you got to have, tow it up. So I was that close for them totaling the car out, and they came up with it. So hopefully I can start getting it fixed. You're drunk with power. Okay. Living him in. How you doing, buddy? Welcome in. Yeah, right. I hope your pup's doing okay, buddy. I hope everything's going good with him. Yep. His son fishes. His son lives down there too, doesn't he, John? He fishes down there too. I don't know if the coyote was chasing a roadrunner or not, but I guarantee an Impala took him out. Whole family. Whoa, that's pretty good there, Duggar. Hurry back, Tom. Yeah, I love old decoys. I got a couple of old corks, and I got some plastics back here, some old plastics, some old Victors. 10. That's a lot of money, buddy. I don't have a bunch of old lures. I do have some. I got them put up. Most lures my dad has, so I'll get those one day. Cody from After Five Outdoors, what's going on, buddy? Plans for opening day. Well, it'll be teal season. Um, I've been working way too much here lately to do any scouting whatsoever. I just got my boat done. I hadn't even put it in the water yet. I'm hoping to do it one day this week, maybe on the weekend. Oh, you're not late, dude. As far as who's hunting with me, it's kind of up in the air right now. Most of the guys that duck hunt with me, they don't hunt the early teal season. Um, they just don't. They say it's too hot for them. They don't want to deal with the mosquitoes uh, and the alligators. Possibly, I may be going out to Kentucky in September. I don't know yet. It's still up in the air. If my wife is listening and watching this, then this is the first time she heard about it. But I was invited. The Binknell Bunch invited me, and I'm trying to figure out if I can do it. Yes, Evan. You just look for good spots. You look for food sources. You start watching the water levels going up, they're going down. You start getting out in the marshes, especially for early teal because they like open areas. Um, so that kind of thing. So you just kind of look and see and kind of checking the spot out, see what kind of vegetation you got growing. I like decoying them in. I really do. I like to get those little burgers down in the decoys. Fishing the dock. What's going on, buddy? Welcome in. Oh. Oh, John, I just got your text. Yeah, I have already been looking at that. Yeah, I need to do a little update on that, Evan. What part of Kentucky? Um, central central western area over there, wherever the Bankville bunch live. JV Outdoors, yeah, you're going out there to see them, aren't you? The Banknolls and Lee and all them. Yeah, and you're right, Evan. I need to do a little updated, and I'm fixing to do that. I've been that's on my list, on my to do list. All right, Chris. I'll let you know. Jesse Lopez, how you doing? Yeah, Section 8. I get out of the boat a lot when I'm scouting to kind of walk around and stuff, and I have run into a few alligators here and there and a couple of snakes, but um, you just kind of push them off to the side. Let's see here. No, I have not, Corn. Not at all. I checked the mail today. I haven't got it. I don't know where it's at. You know, Section 8, I have found out over the years, if you don't bother them, they're not going to bother you. You go around whacking on them, then that's when that's when they get upset. But I've had them around me before, and I mean, I'm not going to jump in and go splashing around in front of them or anything. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with it, Chris. I I'm gonna stick with it. It's just it's me. It's who I am. Um, yes, I am. Almost 50,000 views. It's coming up quick. Yeah, all I have. To, yeah, if I was with JV to Spear Hall, the only thing I do is make sure my tennis shoes were tied on tight. So all I got to do. If you look here, if you want to go whack a gator, you're more than welcome. Hey, Jeremy, how you doing, buddy? Hey, no worries, Jeremy. We're just getting started. Heath, how you doing, buddy? Hey, yeah, you doing, Tom? I think everybody should do a live once a week, once every 2 weeks or something. I got you six, Bubba. I got you six in the boat. We'll tie a rope to you. That way I can drag you out. The rod Father, how you doing? Caribou Country, long time no see, buddy. Glad you could come. Well, Chris, I was talking to someone else earlier. I won't mention names right now unless he brings it up. Uh, but I tell you what, if you can't find a day, a specific day, just plan it out to where you want to do one on this particular day. Maybe do a little short to promote it, and then when that day, go ahead and preload your live chat so people can see it, and then they'll know what's coming. No, camaraderie, you didn't miss anything. Wanda, how you doing? I take it you got back. Well, Wanda, as promised, if I can find it. Wanda, all right, if you can see it, there's old Mr. Phil back in the days when he had all black beard. And this individual right here is my dad, and I'm the one that took the picture. Mark J, how you doing, buddy? Wanda, I hope you got a chance to see that, as promised. Yeah, I was in Wanda's live stream earlier today, and she was headed up that way, up toward where he lives and where Jeremy lives, actually. And they were saying they were going to be up there close to his place, and I said, "Yep." Yeah. Was that hunt film? I don't know if that hunt was filmed or not. I think they had some guys that were filming, but it never hit the DVDs. Yeah, Phil Robinson, Tom. Mm-hmm. Oh, what did I miss? What did what did what did backwards? I missed him. I missed this one driving home. Well, I hope the bear's dead and not going to come back to life in your trunk of your car, or back of your truck, or whatever. But good job, bro. Corn, I've hunted with Phil Robinson and Jace and all of them, and the original Duckman crew, which would be W.E. Phillips and those guys. But do I know them personally? Like we're friends and we talk to each other all the time? No. My dad is an outdoor writer, and he did a story on them before they became, what they are. And matter of fact, I think they'd only had like 2 DVD videos out when we hunted with them, and my dad was able to get us in and hunt, and we hunted with him. We hunted with him. We hunted it in his big blind in Louisiana, and then we went to Texas, and hunted with Big Price out of Texas. He's been on quite a few of his earlier videos. And I'm talking about the DVDs. I'm not talking about the Duck Dynasty stuff or the Benelli show. I'm talking about Duck Commander DVD videos. I don't know who's got the bromance. Oh, that's because Jesse's having dreams about me, I guess. Let's see here. Just in case y'all didn't see this. Where's that going to be at, Greg? Oh, okay. In Florida. Okay. I'm trying to catch up on chat. I got a little far behind. Yep, the Duckmen. The Duckmen of Louisiana. I don't know about all that now, Jeremy. All right, y'all. Y'all getting a little silly. But yeah, we had I got a lot more pictures. Let's see. I've shown them in here before. Let me see if I can come up with some real quick. Yeah, it's so many. These are the days before your phone took pictures. Yeah, Greg. Catalytic kind of converter. So JB leaving? What do you do? Get mad at Jesse and then leave? All right. This is a cool picture. Oh, the canvasback hunt many years ago. He couldn't handle all the jelly, so went back. A report in South Carolina says coyotes are low in numbers. I don't think that, boy. I see them every day. don't know where all those pictures went. That's a foul picture. I don't know where those pictures went. Mud Tramp in here yet? There she is. How you doing, Mud Tramp? Here's his original shop, the original Duck Commander shop. That's the original duck call making shop. Oh, here we go. Y'all may not recognize him. He was not on Duck. I think he was on Duck Dynasty a few times, but he's one of the original duck men. That's W.E. Red Dog Phillips. That was a pile of ducks we shot that one morning. There's a bunch of ducks we shot in Texas with them. And you see there's me now where Red Dog was standing on the back of that truck. That's me without a beard and a whole lot skinnier. There's the big blind. If you ever seen hunting a big blind, that's it right there. Appreciate that, Ed Cody. I'm a little busy trying to find pictures. Here's a better picture of the original shop, Duck Commander office. Just in case y'all ever wanted to know, that's the big fish on the wall when I caught it. And for those of y'all that know Swamp Goose and have seen him on some of my videos, there's me and little Swamp. When Swamp Goose was a swamp gosling, and that was his first mallard. That was actually his first duck whatsoever. It was his first duck, and it happened to be a mallard. I don't think I got any more of the Duck Commander stuff. Yeah, just a little trip down memory lane. You gotta take them every now and then. Well, I got a bunch of them, Becca. I was taking pictures. This is all before you could put pictures on your phones. I should have a. Let's see here. Can't find them. Laura the Explorer, how you doing? I'm listening while waiting in the salad line at Wendy's. Okay. Yeah, seriously, get us a bunch. I'll get us all Frosties, Laura. Just FedEx them out. Yeah, old Tom got him a turtle the other day, swimming around. That was pretty cool. Let's see here. Trying to catch up with a little bit of chat here. Chris, are you still in the house, buddy? Jerry, do you hunt much on tidal marshes? I have, and but I actually live closer to the swamps and marshes. The tidal stuff is about 2 hours away from me, give or take. Um, and everything changes down there so much. And I just haven't been down there in a while. And I really do. I need to get down there this summer and just kind of go look around and try to remember some of the old places. But my plans are to hunt more tidal water this year, and I've got to re-rig all my decoys because I'm not rigged for tidal stuff. Next video, Small Water Charter says next video will be our late 500 giveaway. Okay. Chris from Duckalope Outdoors, are you still here or did he leave? Y'all have a turtle season? Man, we just get them when we want them. Is that going to be this Friday, John? Laura's got one, and she got one that's over 10 pounds, didn't she? I guess Chris from Duckalope has already left for the. Unless he went to go get him something to drink. Hopefully he'll come back. Everybody talking to everybody. Pretty tough to beat. 10 pounds. Let's go pike or muskie fishing. All right. Have I ever eaten raccoon? Yes, I have. And it is okay. Hey, Irene, how you doing? Hey, Cody, you want to come up with me for a little bit? All right, 2 minutes better than no minutes. Two minutes. All right. Let's see here. Really want to get talk some ducks. But I guess he done left. Let's see if I can him. Hang on 1 second. Hey, no worries about that, Jeremy. Supersize. What are we talking about? Supersize. What are we talking about as far as supersize? What I miss? All right, John. I think you lost your mind. Well, Mark J's trying to catch groundhogs. Well, you shoot a 30-pound raccoon. I think that's supersized enough, don't you think? A 10-pound bluegill, huh? Not only would that be a state record, that would be a world record. Fishing the dot. You talking about? Where is it? You talking about this fish here, or are you talking about that fish there? Let's see. Did you have any more success with the owner on the boat shop? I've got a lot of people. I've got a lot of people that I know that have called me and asked me, you know, how he's to deal with, and I send them over there. But that's about it so far. In the picture, which would be that one right there, fishing the dot, and that fish was 14 pounds, 13 ounces. And somebody asked me another question quick, and I lost it. Where'd it go? I think that was it. The Bingo Bunch is back. Ladies and gentlemen, Daddy Duck 365 is proud to present the one and only. He's shaking his head because he can't believe it. Cody, After 5 Outdoors.
You're something else, you know that?
I try to be, bro. It's entertainment. It's all about entertainment. And we got to have fun and have entertainment.
You are entertaining.
Your stream today was very entertaining.
Oh, really?
Your stream today was, it was very entertaining.
Huh.
I almost wrecked the car. I was laughing so hard.
Huh. At me or
huh?
At me or the other two guys?
The other one.
Yeah. Yeah, they kind of riled me up a little bit. So I had to open up my other phone here so I could see the chat, actually, because I can't see. I've never been a guest on StreamYard before, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Evan, hurry back, buddy, if you can. Colette Fry is in the house, y'all. Look at there. Colette Fry, Frank and Tina. Yeah, I was about to say there's no bluegill that weighs 10 pounds.
Yeah, I if there was, I hope I catch it.
That's a world record, dude. That's like money. That's like big time money.
Even a 10-pound crappie.
Endorsements, the whole 9 yards. Boats, rods, life supply of crickets.
Right. Huh. Yeah, you probably need more than crickets to catch a 10-pounder.
Hey, I've caught a 5-pound largemouth on a cricket.
Right. Yeah, I suppose that's true. Everybody eats something. So I still want to see Tom Keltish wrestle a turtle.
Yeah, that's Wild Man .2 right there, buddy.
Yep, sure is.
That would be Wild Man .2.
So you're back home. You're not on the road.
All right, Evans, take care, man. I'm sorry.
You're back home. You're not on the road.
Yeah, I got home Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah, I got home Saturday. Thank goodness I was only working about an hour from the house today.
Was that you and me talking about not getting notifications?
Yeah, I haven't gotten it. There were live streams going on today I didn't even know about until I just happened to be messing around. Even yours, and I knew yours was coming up. I was waiting for the notification, and I never got it.
Huh. Yeah, because I see Bicknell says they didn't get a notification. I haven't been getting notifications for a lot of stuff either. So I don't know what's going on.
I do not know.
So
Oh, goodness gracious. So did you just hang out the house today?
I actually made a huge mistake today.
What'd you do?
Well, I've been driving by a car lot a couple times in the past few weeks, and curiosity got me because the price of used vehicles has went way up, and I
Yeah.
stopped this said car lot, and they will give me $9,000 more than I paid for my vehicle last year on trade.
Really?
I haven't done anything, but I'm thinking about it. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. So yeah, but yeah, other than that, I've been just stringing up some fishing lines and trying to come up with a plan for tomorrow. So, but
Wow. So you gonna get a new one?
I don't know. I might. I don't know. Well, I mean, the thing is, basically, so basically, I will get what I paid for my vehicle. I will get everything back that I put into it, wheels, tires, all that stuff, plus extra
Yeah.
money. So it's just kind
Well,
of like, but I wouldn't be getting another Suburban. It would be a Trail Boss again. I had one a few years ago, but
yeah.
so I don't know. I'm not sure what it would be a lot nicer for hauling deer and bear and all that, but so I don't
Well,
know. We'll see what
do
happens.
you have a hitch hauler?
Do you have a hitch?
Do you have a hitch hauler?
I don't
A
know.
hitch
Nope.
hauler.
I don't. Nope.
Well, Miss Colette, thank you so much. Um, well, I tell you what, if you get that and you don't have a hitch hauler, next time you come down here, well, I got one for you.
Okay.
I got one for you. I'll,
The thing that's caused me not to get a hitch hauler, because we've I've looked at those two, is up here we have so much gravel. After you clean your deer and you haul it down a gravel road, you feel the inside full of dust.
yeah,
And I mean you got to wash it out, but it's just kind of like you don't want to get your meat all, you know what I mean, get your
yeah.
venison all dirty, but I don't know what I'm gonna do. I guess we'll see. But I see that Bicknell Bunch says too, used trucks are selling for new prices. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean,
Oh yeah.
my
Oh yeah.
Suburban's 2 years old, got 32,000 miles on it, and it cost me $1,500 to buy a brand new truck. It just doesn't make sense. But
Yeah, I got my old Chevy. You know that Chevy I got, and I get asked all the time if I want to sell it.
right,
I'm like, nope. I'm gonna drive it, it'll fall off, and then I'll put new ones on.
right, yep. But I'm
So
just trying to weigh the pros and cons of going back to a truck from the Suburban. There are pros and cons each way, so
yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. So we will see what happens.
Oh man.
Yeah, see what happens.
I tell you, it's been hot and humid here. It is unbelievable.
It's been warm here, but not humid today, which is nice.
Oh,
Bicknell says 8 sheets of plywood is $500. You got plywood or lumber trade for a truck? No kidding. Lumber is ridiculous too.
I have some lumber. I have some 2x4s if you want to make a deal.
2x4s are like $10 a piece right now, or something ridiculous, aren't they?
I know it is crazy. I got two 12-foot 2x4s hidden.
Yep.
I figured here in a couple months I can cash them in and buy me a new camera.
Right. Yep.
Nothing sleeps like a Silverado.
Yeah. You know, I had a Trail Boss. I had a 19 2 years ago, and I liked it, but the reason I went to the Suburban was I can keep all my stuff inside, out
Yeah.
of the elements, so dust and dirt and cold, and so yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but not sure, but
Oh. All right, so help me out here. What's the difference between a super chat and a super sticker?
so a super sticker is just like when the super sticker came up, did you see the not emoji, but did you see the character that was on it?
I
So a
wasn't
super
paying
sticker,
attention.
they can pick a character that's on there, and then
Mm-hmm.
super chat is they can put a highlighted message in it. That's
Okay.
as far as I know. So yeah, food prices, like Bicknell says, are getting ridiculous too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And corn prices. I mean, it's going up. We were paying $7. You could get them. You could get them anywhere from $5 to $7 for a 50-pound bag of shell corn last year, and it's already up. I think somebody told me today it was going to be going up to about 10 or 12
Yep.
for shell corn, deer corn, shelled deer corn.
Yep. You know what's the end game here? What's going to happen? I mean, I would assume that in your area we have a shortage of workers here. They may close our nearest Walmart down because they can't get people to work because they keep shelling out all this unemployment.
Yeah. Well, the end game is to put everybody in hawk. I mean, I don't like to get political on here, but I
Right.
mean, but in
Yeah.
all seriousness, the end game is for them to put us in the poorhouse so they can get richer. Um, it's just that simple.
Yeah.
Hey, corn, be careful when you're putting out apples. If you buy them from the store, because they're not good for the deer. Um, but if you get wild apples, that's fine. Just be careful with that.
Is it because of pesticides or?
Yep, pesticides and the wax they put on it to make them shiny.
Oh, really? Really?
It's bad for the deer.
Huh.
Yeah, it's all about socialism. I mean, it's socialism, communism. Um, that's that's the end game. That's the end game. Um, you know, Colette, thanks for coming in. You take care. And Colette, if you're still here, thank you so much for the super sticker. I really appreciate that. Yeah, that's the end game, dude. And I don't really care to get that, dive deep in the politics on here. I'll do it individually, but yeah, it's just. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing?
Is that who I think
Thanks
it
for coming
is?
in. No,
Is Vanessa who? Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay.
no,
I just seen the last
I
name.
know who you're thinking of, and no,
Yep. Yep. Okay.
yeah,
Huh. Yeah,
Yeah, ours too, Cecilia. Our you go into our Walmart and it's just everything's in the aisles because they don't have anybody to put anything on the shelves.
I just craziness.
Yeah, I know. It's so frustrating. I was thinking about this the other day, and I meant to mention something to you earlier when we were talking on the phone. But I was actually thinking about starting another channel where I can rant and rave.
Right. I have been too,
Just
you know.
just so I can rant and rave on. Um, are apples from the backyard tree good to use? Yes, yes, yes. They're okay, but if you're buying them, um, like you got apples that you bought at the store. You buy a bag of apples and you don't eat them all, and you think, oh, I'm gonna put them out for my deer. Don't do that.
Right. Yeah. Oh, Field Guide is asking me a question how I'm making out with my property. Are you talking about my property up at the northwest angle, or are you talking about the food plots, which is not my property, but I'm not sure which one you mean.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Trophy Adventures, how you doing?
Hey, Trophy. I do have a second YouTube channel, so maybe I should start. But then I don't know. I don't know if it's good or not.
I'm gonna have
I
to
get
wear
pretty
a
wound
mask
up. Oh,
on that one.
right. Field Guide. I have not been able to get up there still. I can go across the water, but it's windy and
Oh, are we losing Cody? Cody done froze up.
not part of that
Oh, there
group.
he is. He's back.
So I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I don't know. That would be the only reason that I would consider having to get the vaccine, but I just I don't know. I struggle with it, I guess. So I guess we'll just kind of see what the Canadian government decides they're going to do, and I'll have to react from there. But I don't know. It's not looking real good. I'll just put it that way. But
Have I monetized the live stream? No, not this one. I'm not actually sure how to do that.
so when you set it up,
Well, I
when
set
you
mine
set it
on
up,
StreamYard, so it doesn't show me.
yep, yep. Then you got to go back to your YouTube studio and turn the monetization on.
Uh,
So I would do that right away. Yeah, I hear you,
all
Field
right,
Guide.
hang on.
I'm not, I'm not very keen on getting the vaccine. So I just don't know what to do. It's really disheartening. And that's probably one thing that I would, if I were to upload on my second channel, I would rant and rave about that. So, but I almost would like to rant and rave a little bit on my main channel about it, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if it would be good or if it'd be bad. What do you think, Matt? I mean, because
I'm sorry. I was trying to play with this YouTube on my iPad.
talking about the whole debacle of the border and being shut out from my place and what I really think about it.
Oh, uh, I know how you feel about it because you got that place up there. But for me, if these other countries don't, if they're telling me I got to get a vaccine,
Right. Right.
I'm not going. I'm not going. I mean, even if another state says you got to have a vaccine to go,
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it.
Yep.
Flat. I'm not going to do it here. I'm not going to do it. So.
Yep.
No, I'm
I
not
just
trying to be rude or
wonder.
anything.
No, and that's how, and that's the thing is like that's how you think, and that's fine because you should be, you should be allowed to have your individualism. You should be allowed to, I just I got a lot of mixed feelings on this whole thing because, if it was so, I don't know, there, how can they get away with saying, oh, millions and millions of people are going to die and all this, and then that doesn't happen, and then, oh, you need to wear a mask, and then they're talking about 2 masks and all this stuff, and it's just like, you know what?
Oh, I mean, that guy's an idiot. I mean, he really is.
Right, but he's on the
he flips more than a catfish out of water. I mean, seriously. I mean,
right.
from day one, he's this, and then he changed it to that. Then he changed it to this. He is being pushed by someone else. And I don't trust. I mean, if the man came out right now and said, "Hey guys, it is 9:07 in South Carolina," I'd call him a liar.
Right.
Because I just don't believe anything he says.
Yep.
Nothing.
Yep. And I guess the only thing that makes me not afraid of the vaccine, I mean, I don't like it, but the only thing that makes me not afraid of it is if they were looking, to take out a bunch of people, they'd be taking out mostly Democrats, so their plan would blow up in their face, but
oh yeah.
I just, doing what I do for a living, being exposed to the people that I'm exposed to and all that stuff, I'm a heck of a lot more worried about the narcotic pandemic and the mental health pandemics that are going on than I am about this whole COVID-19 thing. Because I see a whole heck of a lot more lives destroyed by methamphetamine and heroin and stuff like that than ever is going to be destroyed by the 1-9er. I mean, I just.
Oh yeah.
The whole anti law and order movement that's going on, these pipeline protests where these idiots come here and protest these pipelines and they drive here. It's like, if you really are going to stand up for your cause, then stand up for your cause and ride a bicycle or a horse or something here,
Yeah.
I don't know. I better get off that. I'm getting heated up here, so
yeah,
I better get off of that.
I'd hate to go to the. I would hate to start a conversation on electricity. Just saying.
Oh, don't even do it. You'll be hitting your mute button.
I was like, huh?
Right.
Dude. But this listen, guys. Everybody has a right to do what they want to do and do what they feel to do, how they need to do it. I'm 100% for that. All I can tell you is what I'm good, and you do not have to follow my advice whatsoever.
Absolutely.
But my blood pressure done shot up by 15 points, Jeremy. I'll be eating a lot of with that apple cider vinegar gummy bears tonight to try to get it to go down. But everybody can do. I mean, everybody has a right to do what they feel that is necessary for them. Case in point, Cracker Barrel in Kentucky.
Right.
Sir, you got to wear a mask.
Yep.
No, I'm not.
Yep.
I'm not going to do it.
Yep.
I'm not. And just not going to happen.
The only time that I would or will wear a mask is if I go to someone's home or someone's private business, you know, like, and if they, you know, I haven't been asked that or whatever, but I get that and I respect that, you know, but the government
Right.
telling me that I have to, you know, and now, I mean, it's just, it's just so many different things here. Our governor here in Minnesota is trying to adopt the California emissions, you know, it's like, really?
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah.
Well,
I almost maybe will do a lot.
I can't figure out how to do this monetization on this particular.
Okay, so go to your YouTube studio and go to your
Well, I'm doing it on my iPad. It won't let me because I'm on my laptop right now.
Right, it should be the same. Open up a new window on your laptop and go to YouTube, and then go to YouTube Studio.
It's not showing today's live stream.
It will
if you go.
It will if you go to YouTube Studio. Will it? It should.
It's not. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I hit the videos, and it is not.
Okay.
The only one that's showing it was the one I did last Monday night.
Okay. Huh. It should after you build it, it should show up. I got to be careful here. I almost feel like we're talking on the phone, so got to remember there's other people there. But I don't know, maybe I'll get all fired up, and after you go off tonight, I'll fire up a live stream on my second channel and just go off the deep end.
There you go.
Yeah. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying, Becca. I mean, you did that on your own accord.
Right.
And you know, I'm going to ask a question. I'm just going to ask a question to everyone that's in here. With a thumbs up, how many of y'all been to the Middle East? How many of y'all been to the Middle East? And the reason I ask is because there are people there who are forced by law to wear a face. Right. And I have seen them when they don't, and they are ridiculed, and things happen to them, which is a bad thing. I'm telling you now, it's a bad thing. Yep. And I don't want that for our country. So I fight it. I'm gonna fight it tooth and nail.
Yep.
I'm gonna fight it tooth and nail.
I am Mark J. Larson.
You know, it's just that simple.
And Cecilia, it's 407K9 is my second channel. Yeah, and that's the thing that we're trying to avoid in this country, you know, and that's why you were over there fighting, was to give them people their freedom back, or give them people freedom, because I don't think they ever really had it in the first place, did they?
No, not really.
You know?
No, not really.
But
no, they don't have a say, and they don't. I mean, they don't have a say. They can't. Yep. You know, and I know that everybody in here, we're all pretty much like-minded.
Right.
I mean, pretty much. I don't know what is in everybody's heart and in their head, but I'm pretty sure that everybody here is all like-minded, and
even if we're not, this community, we can pretty much agree to disagree.
This is exactly. I'll argue with a stump if you want me to.
Right.
But you know, I did things in my lifetime to ensure that everybody has a voice.
Right. Yep.
You know, and so have you. And there's a handful of others that I know about that have done the same thing. And you know, um, it ain't gonna, I'm gonna fight it. I'll fight it. So I can't breathe no more. I'm gonna fight it.
Right. And you know, like I have some relatives that are on the other side of think for some reason it's strange because they live like I do and everything, but they think completely differently. And
Yeah.
you try to have a conversation with them and they get angry at you and like throw you out of their house. You know, it's like, well, you know, can't we talk about it? You know, like I mean, you know, I just what has happened that we have to hate each other if we don't agree on something, you know? I just don't understand that part, you know? I mean,
Right.
but
Yeah, I know that, yo. I know you were, bro.
but okay, so what were we talking about before I let us off the path again?
I was trying to get into some duck hunting conversations, but then it just went.
Well, I've been seeing some mallards running across the road with little baby ducklings right now. Been
Well,
seeing quite a
that's
few wood
good.
ducks.
That's always good news.
Yep, yep. It just I don't like seeing them running
Living, you
across
got
the
to go.
road
All right,
because
buddy.
you know that's how it goes. See you, Daniel.
Yeah, I'm seeing, I'm seeing our local ducks do the same thing. Our resident mallards. Oh, and the resident geese are everywhere, man. Goslings are running everywhere. But
How many hatches do they have there?
um, I have heard that they can have up to 4.
Oh, really?
Um,
Okay, I was thinking two.
and yeah, if things go right, I mean, I have heard this. I have not, and believe it or not, Cody, you got me on a question I'm not 100% sure on
Uh-huh.
when it comes to ducks. Um, but I know that summer ducks, they can have multiple hatches. Um, there has I, I want to say that there was a I don't know if it was a study or not, but they had all this on a live stream a couple months ago where a summer duck hen went into a nesting box and she laid. Another hen came in and she laid. Then she went out and left the eggs for the original hen,
Mm-hmm.
and she had all of them. And I can only assume that that other hen went somewhere else and got hooked up, and then maybe had another hatch somewhere else later on.
Huh. So here's a question you probably don't know an answer to too. Uh, I gotta cover my screen for just a minute here, but uh, what do you think the most predated duck species is, or the duck that has the highest, or is the most vulnerable to predation?
I'd have to say the mallard.
Because of its nesting locations and stuff like that, or
I well, mallards are more they're more vocal and more, I don't know how to put it. I just have to say I just have to say the mallard just because there's more of them. There's more
more
mallards. There's
popular?
more mallards than any other duck.
Right.
So there's more in the population. So that, I mean, that would be my.
I would think
Um,
that blue wingers would be up there too, wouldn't they?
I mean, most ducks. are ground nesters, except for a handful, your wood ducks and your whistling tree ducks and your I think the golden eye are tree duck or a cavity nester.
Are they really? I did not know that.
I think the golden eye are. I think we just don't see them that much down here, so I don't really pay much attention to them. Yeah, they're more mallards than wood ducks.
I was through the local
whistling ducks. Now whistling ducks, even though they're a tree nester or a cavity nester, they're dumb as a box of bricks. So, I mean, they really are. I mean, they're when you have whistling ducks in, you call them in easy. But I would still have to say mallards. I would still have to say. And Jeremy, let me back up on that question you asked. Yeah, are there more wood duck? Are there more mallards than there are wood ducks? Another thing you have to keep in consideration is it's easier to count your bigger ducks, your mallards, even your teal, the stuff that nest in the prairie pothole region, where our summer duck or wood ducks, whatever you want to call them, they nest in swamps, in tree cavities and whatnot, and it's hard to do an exact count on them. Hey, Kyle, what's going on? But am I right? Is it the mallard? I mean, are you? Did you do some research on it?
No, I haven't, but it just popped into my mind as I was thinking of those mallards going across the road, you know, and I wonder what because I know skunks eat eggs, fox, you know, anything coyotes that can get at eggs and stuff. But I'm just wondering, you know, like, I wonder what the most, I don't even know how to explain the question, other than, you know, would it be the most, the poorest nest builders, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. I do know this, that out of all the ducks that breed and lay successfully, okay, so a successful nest, what I mean by that is they've got the proper nutrition to lay eggs. You know, now 80% of that is killed by predation. So we only have 20% survival rate that flies south. Okay, that makes the migration. Out of that 20%, we shoot less than 5% of the total number of ducks.
Right.
Now I do know that, and unless the numbers have changed here in the last couple of years, I'm not aware of. You know, that's pretty much has been a standard.
Right.
You know, everything eats a duck. Everything. You know, all your predators. You know, your coyotes, your foxes, your skunks, your raccoons, your wolverines,
hawks, eagles,
hawks. The blue herring they will eat a duckling quick, and they're bad on ducks and
really
the great blue heron. And
I did not know that.
Oh yeah, they will hang. I have seen them on top of a wood duck box, of a nesting box, and have seen little babies jumping out, and they're boom on them.
Really? So
fish.
What about egrets too?
Turtles. Egrets the same. If they're big enough to eat a duckling, yeah.
Huh. That was one thing I was going to bring up. muskies eat a lot of ducks up here too.
Yeah, largemouth bass,
Yeah.
turtles, snakes, you name it. That's when I tell people, when you build a wood duck box, don't attach it to a tree. Attach it to a freestanding post and put a predator guard underneath it. Because if you attach it to a tree, a snake can crawl up the side of the tree with the ease, get on top of that box and go down in and eat every one of the eggs. A coon could do a possum. If you don't think they won't swim to a nesting box, you're crazy.
Right.
They'll
Right.
do it. Um, you know, so it's everything is out to kill the ducks, everything.
Yep.
And like I said, we only shoot about 5%, if that. So we're only seeing 20% of ducks, the survival rate. I mean,
Right.
When a lot of farmers, everybody's going hedgerow to hedgerow now with their crops, leaving that 10-foot, 20-foot boundary from the wood line out of the field, that a little bit of a CRP, ducks will nest in that, and they won't nest near. I have seen them nest a long ways from water, even summer ducks. Even old summer ducks, I've seen them nest in tree cavities that are a long ways away from water.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll fall out, they'll hit the ground, and mama takes them off.
Huh. So once those baby wood ducks, they come out of that box, they don't go back in then, obviously, either then.
Uh-uh. That's another myth. Everybody thinks that's where they sleep. No.
Because
No.
once they get out, they can't get back in there if they can't fly.
They have to fly in. And it's a nesting, it's strictly a nesting box.
Right.
Hilarious story. I was in the swamp many years ago, and I was coming around the corner, and I met up with another guy who was going in the swamp, and we stopped. I didn't know him, and he asked me where I was going. I said, I'm going up this creek a little ways. He said, are you going up to that wood duck box? And I said, no. He says, good, because that's where I want to set up at. And I said, okay, all right, you're going to set up next to a nesting box. That's fine. And but curiosity got the best of me, and I said, why? He says, well, that's where they're going to sleep, and I'm going to shoot them when they come out. And I started laughing. I said, dude, that's not how it works. Summer ducks, they will nest only in those nesting boxes and in empty cavities of trees. But when they roost, they're either going to roost on water. Generally, they roost in trees. They'll fly limb like a turkey, and that's where they roost. And the babies, until they can fly, they just get into some thick cover.
Yep. Huh. Yeah, like when you were talking last year about the impoundments and stuff like that, and birds just flying over, I almost didn't believe you, but when I saw it firsthand, I was like, wow, that really,
Yep.
really.
Oh yeah. And you got to remember, those impoundments are everywhere. And like I was telling you that day, I got nothing against private land ownership. Nothing. Nothing against somebody who is managing for waterfowl. I just have issues with unharvested, flooded grain fields. That is just my issue. If they did a moist soil management, that's the way you should go anyway. Everything should be moist soil. But I don't know how many farmers are in here, but I'm not a farmer, but I do know this much that you don't grow corn in 3 foot of water.
Right.
You just don't do it.
Yep.
They're doing it to attract ducks.
Mm-hmm.
And to me, that's just legalized
Baiting,
in my opinion. But but if they harvest, if they planted a cornfield and they harvested it, and they harvested that corn to sell for deer corn or something like that, to sell, and then they flooded it, man, that's the way to go.
yep.
It's just my opinion. It's just what I think. I'm
Yep.
I'm not trying to change anybody's mind. I'm
Do you remember the name of that video
you're
that
right.
you sent me about that? It was in Illinois. Do you remember the name of that video?
I did one on it.
Yeah, I know, but you sent me one though. You sent me a link to a guy that had a hunting club or something like that and about corn and the differences that they saw when they did that. It was really eye-opening.
I can't. Hang on a second. Yeah. Gracie wants to go out.
Okay. Uh-oh, you don't want to leave me in control.
No.
Okay, folks.
Hey, Kitty, you let Gracie outside. Thank you. Yeah, I'll leave you in control. I don't care as long as you don't start talking about electric.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. All right, folks, let's talk about electric cars. Oh, shoot.
Let's see here. Jeremy, you ain't got no sense, son, but I thank you so much. You can't give Jeremy a button. He's got to push it.
He does. He does.
I'm trying to.
Small Waters brings up an interesting point.
All right.
He says, same as a food plot. Well, yeah, it would be, but the only difference between a food plot is that deer have a lot more options. Where if you have a flooded cornfield, ducks are going to just absolutely love that. I think anyway, and I'm not against it either. Don't get me wrong. But I think that, man, I think that you're going to attract more ducks to the flooded cornfield than you will deer in a food plot.
Here's the thing. My way of thinking. When it comes to waterfowl, we have baiting laws, and you are not to for waterfowl. That doesn't mean you can't grow or manipulate moist soil areas. It says that you cannot spread corn or salt or any other attractant out and then water on top of it. Well, when you flood when you make a field, when I say corn pond, it's literally what I'm talking about. I wish I could have shown Cody. We'd have been trespassing if I'd actually showed it to him. Well, we may have been able to fly a drone, but they will actually dig out a pond and they'll put water control devices in there, and then they'll go into that pond and plant corn all over. So they plant all this corn, and then when it reaches maturity, they'll flood it. Well, like I said, I'm no farmer, but that's not how you grow corn. Mm-hmm. And that is a legal. It is very legal to do this, but it's just legalized baiting. But because ducks are more migratory than deer are. Deer will stay in a general area.
Mm-hmm.
Their whole entire life they'll stay in a general area. I'm not a deer expert. I don't know how far a deer will travel, but
well, deer don't migrate either.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying he's only going to travel so far. Where
right, he's gonna have a
ducks,
home range. Yep.
Ducks will go from, well, if you look talking about the snow goose, which is in the Arctic, and they will migrate all the way down into Argentina. So if you and they're in search of two things. They're in search of food and water. Food and water. That's all they're thinking about. Food and water.
Yep.
So give them a whole bunch of food and access to water. You have basically stopped that migration. That migration has just stopped wherever that is until that food source or water source goes away. People. Right. If you say, yeah, you're right, Jay. If you scatter corn around a pond and kill a duck, you're in trouble.
Right.
Exactly. And, I've had some people say, well, those corn ponds freeze up and ducks won't eat on ice. Oh, yeah, they will.
Right. Oh, yes, they will.
On that ice, they will walk up to those corn ears. They'll pull them off. They'll eat them because a duck can fly and he needs water. He needs open water. Yeah, fly 50 miles, 100 miles south, which is nothing below the freeze line to get to open water. They can do that.
Yep.
And El Ghost Wolf, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in.
Hey. Hey, Charlie.
So the difference for a food plot for big game, even though there are similarities, it's there's no. They're not the same. They may food plot's a food plot. That's about the only similarity there is.
Right.
And food plots work. I mean, they work for everything.
Yep.
They work for everything.
Yep.
I think there's some states where you can't even build a food plot, or you can't put out corn for deer and stuff like that. But so you're looking, but with ducks, it's all about food and water. That's food and water.
Yep. Yep. I just watched a little bit of NL Ghost Wolf's live stream tonight before you came on because I keep missing them. And Daniel did Backwoods Barbarian did a video not too long ago too. Gotta love that Newfoundland accent. Gotta love it. I wish I was. I wish I was born with that accent.
You wish you were?
I wish I was born with that accent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've always wanted to go up there. One of my dreams is to go up that way.
Yep, me too.
I want to hit Newfoundland, Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island. I want to, yeah.
And like Corin Pantera PS5 says, I'm happy you said deer stay in the same general location. Well, the only time, I guess that I really see deer traveling would be during the rut. Bucks would move, but generally, like our white-tailed does, there's no way to tell, oh, that's the same one, but you see the same amount of deer in the same places about the same time,
Yeah.
Up here anyway. So I don't think our does move. They got to have water. They got to have food.
Whoop. Man down.
Yeah, I got my head plug my phone in. It was about to go dead, so it keeps slipping off of my cord here. But I mean, I think they move, but I don't think they move 20 to 50 miles. They may move.
Yeah, they don't migrate.
Right. They may have a couple mile home area, I think. But
I mean, caribou migrate.
Right. But that's the climate
a deer that migrates. Right.
Elk migrate. Up to the top of the mountain.
Yeah. They go. Yeah. But your white-tailed and everything else, they don't do it. They're going to stay in their like you said, their home range. And how far that is, I mean, I honestly don't know. I mean, I know that turkeys have a wintering range and then they have a summer range. I've seen that, but
I think that'd be area specific as well.
Yeah, and I mean, but they're not going to travel hundreds and hundreds of miles to breed and raise their young and then travel the other way. That's what I think.
I think what happens here in my area for turkeys is that they breed, the new ones come up, and then the new one, like the dominant one, or the ones that aren't the dominant ones, the ones that get kicked out, they move on and establish another group of birds, I think. Yeah. Because I'm starting to see turkeys now in areas that I haven't really seen them before. But the population of the birds that I watch kind of stays the same, minus the one I shoot each right. season. If I'm lucky.
Hey, Hill Jack, how you doing, buddy? All right, Jesse, you have a good evening, buddy.
A lot of channels in here I've never heard of before.
Yeah, Hill Jack catfishing. He lives, I mean, 30 minutes, if that, from where I'm at.
Okay.
So he's the one who was telling you about that if he gets an alligator tag this year, I'm going to hunt.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go with him and film it for him.
I'll have to take a look at his channel then. And Jesse Lopez too. I've not heard of him before.
Yeah, but Jesse Lopez got a little fishing channel. Well, everybody's fishing right now, but yeah, he's got a pretty cool little channel.
But take care of Trophy Adventures.
You take care of yourself, man. Thanks for coming in.
But yeah, I think, yeah, I agree with you. I'm not against the flooding the ponds, but boy, I'm sure glad I don't have to deal with it here. Or I wouldn't be shooting any ducks,
Oh, listen, the ponds that they have out west in the central, which is your flyway, especially in Missouri, they're so huge and so large that even Louisiana is feeling the effect and have been for quite some time.
Right.
Of the migration, and it's short stopping. I mean, but I can't. I'm not mad at the landowner. I'm more upset with the way the law is written. The way that law is written, and I think it needs to be changed.
But Bicknell said he'll put out a few 100 pounds of corn for fall turkeys if I'm coming that way. Just don't say anything about it. If nothing else, Jay, I might come down there just to get some more ice cream from the Burger Barn. Oh man, that was good. I could go for a bowl of that.
Oh right yeah. All right, John, Small Water Daughters, I'm sorry that you had to actually think tonight. I know that's a struggle for you, but you have a good night, man. Thanks for coming in.
Have you seen Shiner Guy at all?
I have not. Yeah, hey, Small Water, have you seen Rob? before you leave?
Tell him hello and we miss him.
Yeah, tell him to come out one night. You know. I hope you heard me.
He might have left, maybe.
He might have left quick. He had a pretty rough day.
All y'all ducks are headed down here with me, so they're. Huh. Yeah, I haven't seen Shiner Guy for quite a while. Come to think of it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to answer.
He maybe didn't hear it, maybe.
Yeah. Jay, please, you're killing me, bro. Did you ever get in that cornbread that his brother made?
No, I didn't. I was too busy after that stubborn. I was still hunting that stubborn turkey.
Yeah, well, sometimes you just got to give it up for a good meal.
You know how
his brother makes the best cornbread I've ever eaten.
You know how I am about giving up.
Oh, I know how you are.
Well, Small Water answered, yes, I talked to Rob. Well, tell Shiner Guy that we miss him, and we can't wait to have him back sometime.
You're actually eating cornbread right now. That's just wrong, bro.
I think you should ban the Bicknell Bunch.
It's just wrong. It's just wrong. Reef Robber, what's going on, man? Oh my goodness.
Huh.
He's too lazy to name us all.
You know what I think I may do tomorrow? I think I may go to Lake of the Woods, tie on a jigging wrap, set my Minn Kota Altera on a contour follow, and just follow a contour and jig a jigging wrap around.
There you go.
I might try that tomorrow.
I know what I'm gonna do tomorrow.
Go to work.
I'm gonna go to work.
I'll do that on Wednesday.
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to work.
Yeah, I think I'll do that Wednesday.
Real quick, TJ, did you get your prop fixed? He was having some prop issues on his boat earlier today. I was fixing that. I thought I was gonna have to go load up and go get him.
Who is that?
Hilljack Catfishing.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you got it fixed. Okay.
Huh.
Jeremy Albritton, so tired.
Yeah, I am too. I've almost gotten used to having normal man sleeping hours again the past week, and that'll abruptly change next week. But
Uh-oh.
Did you see Mark J's seat that he made?
Oh yeah, man. Those pallet chairs.
Yeah.
I appreciate that, John. Small Waters just text Rob and said that we miss him.
Right. I saw that.
Oh, it's killing me too, Jeremy.
Did I tell you, Matt? Do you care if I mention a channel on here?
No, go ahead. Oh, you talking about the
Fletchum. Yeah, Fletchum.
Yep.
Yeah, if you guys are bored or have some spare time, there's a new channel. The guy messaged me. He lives up here somewhere. I'm hopefully gonna meet him, but it's called Fletchum. outdoors. So Fletch and then space EM space outdoors. If you have a moment, go and check out. They got a couple of videos up. They got like 25 subscribers. I mentioned them on my live stream, and they got a few more today. But mention that you heard them here and make their day. So know how I remember starting out. FLE.
It's Fletch. Fletch and what?
There you go.
Outdoors.
Mud Tramp.
Oh, there's Mud Tramp. She got it.
Yep, she got it. She's on the ball as usual. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, hopefully.
Hey, Fish in the Dock, do a favor, would you please? And anybody else that's new to this channel, try not to say the word subscribed. The guys in the panel can set, we say it very sparingly anyway, but say I've added them to your list, or I gave them a hook set, or something of that nature, because YouTube picks that language up in the chat, and they're really aggravating about it. So not fussing or anything, just for in the future. Okay, bro? Appreciate it. No worries, bro. Somebody just said they were leaving. Okay. John just said, okay, I'm out now. Yeah, okay. By the way, John, if you're still here, it's after 5 somewhere.
Huh. So I just got a phone call and something happened to my volume. So I'm gonna have to pop out and pop back in so I can hear you.
Go ahead.
Can you throw the link down again?
Yeah, just when you do your phone call, let me know. Yeah, I hadn't even checked them out yet, Mark. I got them written down on my notepad. I haven't even had a chance to look at it yet, but I plan on doing it. Link, you say? That's right. Jeremy, you're too tired to be playing Link. I'm just saying. Oh my goodness. Well, I hope I didn't run all y'all off earlier with the political debate. I try to keep out of this channel, just because I don't want my live streams to be known for that. I want them to have fun and be enjoyable and entertaining, and maybe even educational at times. Yeah, I know you and Buttons, Jeremy. Yeah, I'm real frustrated. There you go, Cody. Come on back. I won't give him the introduction again, but there is After 5 Outdoors. But all right, ladies and gentlemen, Daddy is proud to present the button pusher, the master of playing with his links, Mr. Jeremy Albritton. Well, thank God he's
What's
got a
up,
shirt on.
fellas? Hey, y'all.
What's going on?
Doing good, buddy.
Just
Swamp
sitting down
Donkey, what's
here
up?
enjoying this humidity. Sitting here
Yeah,
sweating.
gotta say it's pretty nice up here right now.
I bet it is. Yep. But I will take this over y'all's cold any day.
Yeah.
Big
Yep.
Slim, what's going on? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it was so hot. I mean, the fish were coming out of the water to breathe.
Ugh.
It's,
That's hot.
I mean, it's terrible. I watched. You know how you'll get a heron or something, or a blue heron, or even a egret or something that'll hit the water, and they'll have frog eggs will attach to their legs and they'll fly to another pond. And when they hit the water, those eggs will disperse. And that's how you get certain minnows and frogs
Huh.
and stuff like that dispersed through pond to pond to pond.
Oh, wow.
It's been so humid here that when the heron leaves the water, the tadpoles hatch in midair and they fall out of the sky. That's how humid it is.
They got legs before they hit the water, huh?
They got legs before they hit the water, boy. It's crazy.
Oh, goodness.
I haven't seen old Swamp Donkey around for quite a while. Good to see
I
him here.
know, man.
Can't say that
I
anymore.
thought he left.
Yep. Big Slim's in the house. What's up, Slim? Oh. Man, oh man. I need to be drinking some more water.
It's so humid. I took a shower. I've taken 2 showers a day already, and each
Oh,
time I
yeah.
get out of the shower, I'm sweating more than when I first went in.
Yep, sure enough.
Huh.
I mean, we're past that point. It was 1 shower a day. Set the thermostat to about 68. Run in there and take a shower, and then hopefully it's cold enough when you get done.
That's good.
Boy, I went fishing.
M&K is in the
down
house,
river.
man. What's going on?
Hey, M&K.
Hey, M&K. Yeah, yesterday we went fishing down on the river, and oh my goodness, it was miserable down there. Holy cow. It was just soaking wet, head to toe.
Huh.
But the crazy thing about it, our river's high right now, and that water is just as ice cold as it can be. I mean,
Really?
I had to walk out in it and hook the boat up. I kicked my shoes off and I started walking. I said, "Oh my God, that feels like I'm walking in ice water."
Huh.
But it's steadily turning, so, or churning, I guess you'd say.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah.
But I did catch my first ever spoonbill yesterday.
Huh.
No,
On a crappie
really?
pole.
How big was it?
Yep. About 5 or 6 pounds. So
Wow.
about, I don't know, probably maybe 30 inches or something like that. It wasn't a very big one, but
Yeah.
hooked that joker on the end of the nose. He hit like a crappie would. And the fight was on.
Did you get video?
No, I didn't. I sure didn't.
Ah.
So, I wish I would have, but I'm glad I didn't bring any camera because that was a boring trip. All we caught was a gar and a spoonbill. Just constantly sweating. So that gar would have been a pretty good video to catch. That buddy I was with, he caught it on a perch pole too, and on a 10-foot crappie pole. My goodness, that joker put up a fight.
Well, Mike, tell Kaylee we're good luck on the tournament.
Ooh, Lordy. So, yeah, I fished a tournament Saturday night. And We caught several fish, but I couldn't catch. It seems like if I go in enter a tournament, I can't catch nothing with any size to save my life. 2-pounders, that's it. I could 2-pound that lake to death.
Yeah, that's why I never get into tournaments either, because when it counts, I can't catch fish.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. So,
except for last week, it worked out pretty good for me, but
yeah. But I don't know.
I quit tournament fishing. It just got to be so. It just got to be aggravating. I wasn't having any fun with it.
Hey, if you're not having fun, you definitely don't need to be out there doing it.
Exactly.
I suppose you're not having fun, Matt, because you're not eating them.
Oh, I eat fish. Hey, listen, I'll catch a limit for the tournament and put another limit in the bottom of the boat to eat.
Well, you know that.
Thanks a lot, MK. Appreciate that, brother.
I took all those fish we had in the live well and threw them back, and I was like, you know what, you big dang dummy, you should have kept every one of them. They were perfect eater size. They were perfect. I mean, I had 5 of them in there. That'd have been a big plenty to eat on. And I mean, I think we caught around 10 or 12, something like that. And we had one real small one, and the rest of them were anywhere from a pound to 2 1/4.
Huh.
Oh, yeah. I haven't been in a while, but I do have some fish in the freezer. I got to get eating. I got to get to eating. I don't want them to go bad.
So I don't know.
Oh,
I'm here.
Got to take care of an issue. Yeah, you just got to take care of issues.
Do what?
Oh, he's just taking care of something.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Oh man, we've already been on here over 2 hours. My gosh.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to go in there and chug a bunch of water. I think I'm about dehydrated for the day.
That's a good
What's your
possibility.
temp?
I've got a dull headache that just won't go away. I need to go drink some water.
What's your temps down there, Jeremy?
I seen 95 today, but we've got like 85% humidity.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah.
I think the feel like temperature is 109 or 110. So
we were actually 102 or 103 last week.
oh wow. We hadn't hit the hundreds yet, but the feel like temperature has, but we hadn't hit the hundreds yet.
Right.
This is
we're going to be 90 tomorrow with 100% humidity.
Do what?
I said we're going to hit 90 tomorrow with 100% humidity.
Woo. That's going to be miserable.
Yep.
That is going to be miserable.
Are you getting any storms, Matt, or?
Yeah, we've been getting afternoon storms. They come and roll through, and it always seems like the day that I can't. It seems like the day that I can't get on the water on the afternoons. When I come home, I'd like to, because I still got 4 or 5 hours of daylight, and I want to go put the boat in, but a storm will come in, and the days that I can't go for whatever reason, whether work or got something to do here, or it's beautiful.
Yep.
All right, Hill Jack Catfishing. Take care of yourself, brother. We'll talk to you later.
You just gonna have to do like me, and rain or shine, just go.
Right.
You got to go when you get the chance.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Boy, that weekend before last, that tournament I fished, I got soaked to the bone in that joker. Holy cow!
Listen, I'll duck hunt in the rain. I'll duck hunt in the snow, cold, wind. When it comes to fishing, I am the fair weather fisherman. I am the fair weather fisherman.
Well, fishing cold. I don't like to fish in I don't mind fishing in the rain. if I got all my gear with, but you know, you can't film in it obviously, so
Yeah. Well, see, that was the problem I was having. I was planning on a lot of that fishing tournament that I fished, the 24-hour tournament. I was planning on streaming it. Well, I got to stream about 40 minutes of it that morning, and then it come a flood. It rained. And I got off of water, rested up for a while. When I got back, just as soon as I'd get my stuff just about ready to start live streaming, it'd come a flood again. Or it wouldn't necessarily come a flood, but it'd start raining. And it threatened that all day long and on into dark. I mean, it would rain just enough to keep me from getting my stuff out. But it sucks because that'd have been, pretty good content or whatever. But
right.
I mean, it is what it is.
What are you sitting at now, Jeremy? For numbers.
550 something.
Nice.
And I ain't got but like 650 on my watch hours. So I'm a long ways on watch hours.
Well, they'll come.
Oh yeah,
They'll get there.
Well, like this past weekend, I did a couple of live streams just trying to help out or whatever, and I really need to get in there and start doing some videos, and I'll get there.
Yeah. I don't know if you were in the chat earlier, Jeremy, when me and Cody were talking about it. But
yeah.
Are you having a hard time with notifications? Because
they come and go.
It'll be like the next day, and I realized that you streamed the night before, and I was like, well, I didn't see it.
Yeah. I've had a little bit of issues with that. A lot of times, like, I won't even get notifications for stuff. And like your stream tonight, for instance, that notification was like 30 minutes late before I got it, I believe. And
wow.
It was something weird like that. And like I said, there's a lot of times I won't even get notifications to a lot of streams that I frequently go to. And I know, I mean, every time I, subscribe to somebody or whatever that I know for certain I'm going to watch and everything, which is pretty much everybody, I'm hitting the bell every time. So, and that may be the problem. I got too many, maybe. But
yeah.
But I try to get where I can see everybody's stuff. So I don't know. That's it. This. I don't guess that I've ever had any that pop up the next day, but there's a lot of them like I won't even get. So.
Speaking of rain, I'm hearing thunder outside.
It's not thundering here.
Yeah, Fishing the Dot says he's having trouble with notifications and hook sets going missing. A lot of that has to do with when you somebody will come to your channel and all they do is hit that red button. Yep. And they don't look at anything.
Especially if they don't hit the bell notification.
If they don't hit anything, they need to watch at least one video all the way through and leave a thumbs up and a comment.
Yep.
And that pretty much secures that person into that channel. But if they're not doing that, they're just hitting the sub button. YouTube will kick them out after a while.
Yep.
Because that's what was happening to me. These two guys in here know I hit over 1,000 twice. And that would drop down, and then I hit it again, and it would drop out, and then finally this one stuck so far. So
it about dropped out on you right after you monetized. Had me worried to death.
I almost lost it then.
You got a storm bearing down on you, Matt.
Yes, I do. I can hear it.
I'm looking at the radar right now. It's almost to you.
Wow.
And you're right, Mark. Everything's slowing down. People are going. Well, some people are going back to work. But everybody's outside doing stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's for sure. Although that slip bobber video, I don't know what happened, but that thing's getting viewed pretty good right now.
Yep. What's like that short I put out for it's just called Riding the Bayou. It's like a 38-second clip of riding a boat. Man, I got 445 views on that video.
Yep.
Yeah.
That thing just blew up out of nowhere for that, And it's not even a good video. I took it on my phone and I wasn't even going to post it. And then I thought, well,
Yeah, you took it sideways too.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, I was just filming maybe for like an intro or something, into a video. And I was like, well, shoot, I can just make it a short. I wasn't even thinking about me turning the phone sideways. And like I said, it did great. So,
yeah, I should try some shorts once in a while. I just never do. I don't know.
Well, it's like what we were talking about earlier. It's really not going to help you. I don't think it'll help your analytics any, but I know that you may get a couple subscribers out of it.
Yep.
Right.
So,
yep.
Judging off my shorts, I haven't made any subscribers off my shorts. Period.
Huh.
Well,
Matt, I think probably the last short I did was on my way to your place.
Yeah. And one of the no. We did a short. Me and you both did a short. Well, I posted it, but we did a short together in the swamp.
Yep.
That's what I mean. When I was down at your place, last one. Yep. Appreciate that, Mark. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch a few of their videos, which I don't have.
George Ray, how you doing?
2. Yep, 2. Yep. They just started in May, so they're brand new.
Good deal.
George
I guess
Ray
I need to go do
a name I haven't never seen in my chat before. Well, so welcome. Grab you up a chair. Have a seat.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to go do another bluegill stream or something. So that bluegill stream I did, I had several folks in there watching me. That was a pretty good one. So real good one. And that's about all I can catch right now.
Well, you catch more than I am because I hadn't even been yet.
Matt's just making big bucks. That's all.
Man, I wish.
So
I finally heard from the adjuster today on my car. I got to make a call to. It's been in the shop, and
there went my light.
So I got to call the shop tomorrow and say, "Hey, go to work. Go to work now."
Maybe you can't get help.
Oh, well, I sat. Well, listen, I was in North Carolina, up in High Point, North Carolina last week, and I got off work and I stopped by a gas station, filled up my truck, and then I went over to the Taco Bell, pretty much across the street from where my hotel was. I got to the Taco Bell at 6:00 in the evening, and I did not get into my hotel room till after 7.
Wow.
And what was going on, what I found out when I got to the window, only had 2 people working. So they had one taking orders and one cooking the food.
Yep. Wow. We had that happen to our Sonic drive-through down here, and people didn't show up to work, and they closed half of it because there just wasn't enough people to work it.
Wow.
Of course, they're not.
Yeah.
They're not doing much good anyway, because that place is terrible. I have quit going there altogether. That thing is just disgusting. It used to be one of the best around too, and that's a shame. But that place is weird, just nastiness.
I pulled into a McDonald's a while back at 6:30 in the morning to get a cup of coffee. And there was a sign on their window that says closed. No one came to work today.
Wow.
That's crazy. Must be nice.
I mean, at least one did to write the sign, but that was it.
Right.
I ain't got no choice but to wake up and go to work.
Me neither.
So
I don't know any better.
Well, I don't have the kind of funds it takes just to not show up. Apparently.
Right. And that's the thing is we're wired. You know, we're wired to sustain ourselves. You know?
That's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
I mean, that's life, you know.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I understand folks, you know, wanting to live a simpler life and everything. Yeah, I do understand that.
Yep.
I kind of envy folks that do that. You know, I wish I was more in that mindset,
But even living a simpler life requires work.
Oh,
you
absolutely.
Still have to, you know.
Well, it's a different type of work, but yeah, it's work. As
Right.
a matter of fact, there's probably a lot more work involved.
Yep.
But I don't know. I don't understand these fast food workers and whatnot that just won't show up to work. That's insane to me.
Yep.
I mean, how do you go about life if you're not drawing a paycheck? You know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep.
I can't fathom that. I guess you'd say. It's just not. It's crazy.
Yep.
So, but
guys, I hate to do this. I've been here for 2 hours and 18 minutes, and I do have to work early in the morning.
Yep.
And so I think I'm going to call it a night. I appreciate y'all coming in. I appreciate everybody coming in.
I'm going to, real quick before you shut her down, I think I'm going to try create a live stream on my second channel for the fun of it and just see if I can make it work.
Bring it on. Somebody put it in the chat so I can find it.
407K9 is the channel name. There'll be one video there.
407 what now?
K9.
K9. Okay. All righty.
Letter K and the number 9. I'm gonna go see if I can build it.
Hang on a second before you leave.
Okay.
Hang on a second.
Want to be outdoors? You showed up late. But we're glad to have you here.
We are. You have a great week too, Mark.
Be good, Mark. All right, I'm gonna pop off of here and see if I can locate the channel and everything.
All right. No, I just posted it.
Okay.
Well, Raymond did too, and I did as well.
All righty. Well, I will pop.
Hey guys, do me a favor. Do me a favor if y'all got the time. Grab this link. Go over and see 407K9. He's an awesome dude. He'll be showing up here shortly. It's Cody if you ain't figured it quite out. But y'all go ahead and rate him. He's going to set it up real quick and try to get on.
He said he better
rest of y'all. Yeah, I want to thank y'all from the bottom of my heart for coming in tonight. I do appreciate it. And y'all have a great night. And we will see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365. Good night, y'all.
Ooh, another button.
That boy ain't got sense. God gave a goose.